Alright guys, it's Ira here, and today we're going to be looking at the Ranger build that I've been rolling with. A lot of you have been asking for it. I'm sorry it took my time. I've had to move house and get good internet, but I finally fixed my internet. I'm finally in my new place and settled, so here you go. Here's the new build I've been rolling with. Basically I've been rolling with the Axe, Warhorn and the short bow. Now the reason I love this is it's an amazing conditioned build. You've got, poison, bleeds, slow and bleeds. You've got a concussive shot which stuns people. You've also got a chill, a huge stack of bleed, and bleeds with your hunter's call. It's got a huge amount of conditions and it's just extremely versatile and gives a huge amount of team support. Now the pets I'm rolling with are the dog or wolf because the AoE immobilize is just so good, and I'm also rolling with a spider because it gives poison and paralyzes and stuns people. Another amazing choice. Now I'm rolling with Healing Spring because I like the combo fields it gives. It gives a good amount of healing, and the combo field I feel is extremely strong, giving regeneration to all your allies who are near it. Now I roll with Spike Trap, Flame Trap and Frost Trap. Now this is a pretty strange build, not because of the traps, because not many people choose Frost Trap in their set, but I feel like Frost and Chill is an amazing condition and extremely overpowered. 66% skill recharge rate is extremely strong, and on a short cooldown I feel like it's the best choice to match the rest of these traps, as you can just drop 3 traps straight onto someone and do a huge amount of damage and control, along with the combo fields it gives to your team. I'm rolling with Entangling Roots because it gives me, the chance to steal bosses better. It gives me the chance to go into a 1v3 extremely easily and not be too worried. If it's a warrior and a thief, I know that they're going to get screwed over by my Entangling Roots because most of them won't kill the roots quick enough for it to already get a 10 stack of bleed on them. Now let's have a look at the char that I'm using. I'm using 4 in Afflicted for bleed duration and poison duration, and 2 in Crate for bleed duration and condition damage, okay? I'm using Rampage's Amulet because it's got a huge amount of precision, and I get a chance to bleed whenever I crit. And it's got a decent amount of power, a decent amount of health, and a fair amount of condition damage. I've got 62% crit, 2.2k power, and 1k condition damage. So it's a nice mix of everything. Now on my axe I'm using Geomancy, more bleeding, and I'm using Chance to Inflict a Bleed on critical on my horn. I'm using Rage on my short bow because quickness is so overpowered for rangers, and I have a huge amount of quickness when I swap pets as well. So it's extremely strong. Now I'm using 0, 30, 30, 5, 5. Not exactly your generic build, but it's what I like to play with and it's my choice. It's a really nice build I feel, and it suits the way I play. Playing almost like a hunter in WoW, a warlock / hunter. Like you kite people like a hunter, but you put dots up like a warlock. Now I'm rolling with Chance to Cause Bleeding on critical, traps use ground targeting and 50% larger, and cooldown reduced on traps and conditions are twice as long. This is needed. All 3 of these are pretty much needed for a condition damage trap ranger. Now in Wilderness Survival, I've got stun, daze, knockback. All of these things are sent to my pet for the first time. I've got Hide in Plain Sight, which gives me camouflage when I'm dazed or knocked down, and all these things. So the first one will go to my pet, and the second one will put me in stealth. So I have a fair amount of survivability and escapism. I'm rolling with Offhand Skills Recharge 20% faster, just because I like the sprint. I'm also using 5 here to get regeneration whenever I drop below 75%, just an extra bit of survivability for me. And I've also got Zephyr Speed, which is mandatory for most hunter builds. You and your pet gain quickness when you swap pets, extremely strong. Now I'm going to show you guys exactly what my opener in a team fight could be. Now you notice I'm at the AoE dummies, and this build is great single target, but it really does shine in AoE fights. So I'm going to put poison on my weapon, I'm going to get fury, switch back, and I'm going to do this. Watch this damage on all of them now. Bam, bam, bam. Look at the numbers, guys. Look at them numbers. Swap pet, put more bleeds on them, and look, just huge AoE damage. You can see the numbers. Look, 5 stacks bleed on everyone. It's just amazing spec. And then you switch back, put more burning on people, AoE immobilize them. It's just really nice AoE damage. As you notice, there's damage on everyone, and this build is extremely strong for that. But you can burst people down fairly quickly, and I'll show you on this target dummy now. Let me send my pet back to me. I'll just wait a couple of seconds for my my spike trap to come off cooldown. I'll give you an example of what it can do without quickness. Okay, so we go on him, drop trap down, bam. Then stay behind him and I flank for more damage. And look, that's single target. And this isn't even a single target spec, so it's pretty strong in all, you know, ways of working. Again, if you did enjoy this video, like, favourite, subscribe, check the Facebook, do all those good things for me. I'm actually thinking about doing a website with a couple of friends, you know, probably going to call it something like guildwars2builds.com or the Build Factory or something like that, where I'm going to be posting literally hundreds of builds for Guild Wars 2 PvP for every class. Got help from a lot of people who will be doing it. And we're basically just going to make a lot of builds for you guys, and you can check it out and get you know, some information, a bit more in-depth information on builds and build guides as well. So yeah, if you did enjoy this, guys, let me know, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Bye.